What's up everyone, Sebastian here with Press Start Seb. If you've been following this channel, you undoubtedly can see that I'm super excited about the new Naruto Boruto Shinobi Striker game. Now that being said, not all the fan base agrees on this point, and the game's been kind of a topic of contention for a large portion of the community. I don't intend to get into why that is, who's right and who's wrong, as everyone's going to kind of take the game as they want to. What I want to discuss, however, is why I am incredibly optimistic about what this game has to offer and where that positivity comes from. The Naruto Storm games have been wildly successful, a fact that's pretty self-evident when you look back at how many of these games have been pumped out. And for good reason. They're fun as shit, and the fighting and action and story mode have all been exceptional throughout the series. There's albeit something about this game that is not true of Shinobi Striker, and that's kind of where my optimism lies. So the Storm series are fighting games, obviously. You and two support shinobi tackle an enemy and their two support shinobi, and one that loses is whoever's health is depleted first. Now, if you're bad at fighting games, you aren't going to have a particularly fun time with Storm, as there's only so much you can do. I can speak to this fact firsthand, as I, from time to time, will go online still and get shit on, like absolutely destroyed by that small niche of people who are still playing Storm 4. And they're all pretty exceptional at the game. So this leaves me with very few options. If I'm bad at fighting, I can't play too much Storm without feeling like I'm simply just grinding at something I'm bad at. Now I will concede to the argument of, well Sebastian, just get better. Well, that's totally fair, but not really the point I'm trying to make. What I'm more saying is that, hey, this is a fighting game based on fighting. If you're poor at the fighting, then that's kind of all we can offer you. But with Shinobi Striker, it's not totally the case. Shinobi Striker provides the player with a stupid amount of variety and agency. If you're someone who's sweet at punching dudes to death, then the straightforward method works best for you. If you aren't so technically inclined to fighting, then you can opt to be a support shinobi who buffs your teammates, or heals them, or tries to debuff the other team. Or you can just kind of circumvent the whole battle altogether and try to steal the flag undetected and sneak back. I think this type of gameplay bodes well for a Naruto game, as a great deal of the fights in the series have focus on one's mental and tactical ability, as opposed to just who has the more powerful jutsu. And a lot of the fights, it's kind of the proverbial underdog that wins because of quick thinking or just an unconventional way to approach the fight. There are a number of reasons why someone can be concerned about Shinobi Striker, but this is one of the first Naruto games that's really running with the squad idea, where everyone plays a role that enhances the strengths of the team and mitigates any weaknesses. The whole process of finding what role you can play best and growing into it is kind of what has me really eager to be playing. But that's kind of my opinion. Obviously not all of you will agree, so let's hear it all in the comment section below. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. The Storm games are amazing, but what Shinobi Striker is aiming to do is to provide the player with a bit more options, and for me, that's a fairly good reason to remain optimistic. That's not to say Storm games are bad and this game is good, it's just it's offering something different, and in that differentiation, there's just a lot more variety, I guess, in terms of what you can do and how you can, I guess, move away from anything that you might be particularly bad at and find your own kind of niche of how you want to play the game. As always guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see ya.